knocking stuff over. Out of control. Give a minute for everybody to get in the room. Give y'all a minute to collaborate in the room. Hello, hello, my loves. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Hey, Deirdre. I hope I'm saying that right. Hey, loves. I'm try to give a few moments. I know I hit the live button a little second ago. Trying to give everybody a moment to get back in the room. So just bear with me a moment. Let those who are... Oh, I did. Okay, wonderful. Let me just give everybody a second to come back in the room before I get started. People are like, wait, when did you start? You started too fast. Hopefully everyone is having a very blessed beginning of the month as we come into this autumn, fall time, harvest season. My favorite season, harvest season. All right, let me get these other decks out real quick. Y'all know me, I don't like to belabor the hour, so we're going to get started pretty soon here. But how's everybody doing? Hey, pretty eyes. Hey, Niecy. Nieces and nephews in the building. How are y'all doing? How is life? Did somebody just say life is lifing? If somebody just thought that or said that, I just heard life is lifing. All right. Cindy Lou. Hey there, boss lady. It's good. Wonderful. You are here on time, Cindy Lou. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, because I heard it real loud. Life is lifing. It's going to do what it's going to do, huh? Okay. So y'all know, if you're new here, welcome. I am Lady Day, or Auntie, if you would like to call me Auntie. I am an overall intuitive reader, the Healing Butterfly. I do have a channel on YouTube that I always post all of my TikToks. So if by chance you can't stay or you're looking for another type of reading, love, spiritual guidance, higher self, I have a bunch of readings over there. They're all timeless. So if one happens to stick out to you, go ahead and tune in, press play. Again, my channel is called The Healing Butterfly. The link is in my bio. Thank y'all for the likes, the shares, the comments, the feedback. All of the love and the support. Y'all know when I get to channeling, sometimes my eyes are all over the place. So just because I didn't see your question or comment doesn't mean that I don't appreciate you to the core. So we're going to get right into the intuitive message that I got from Spirit that brought me here. And something that's also a theme with pretty much all of my life coach students is that in-between time, right? Where God told you, like, you know, for a fact, God confirmed that something big is coming in your life. It just hasn't shown up yet. And it's like that in-between mundane time is what God wants all of us to kind of dive into ourselves. Each and every one of us, I promise you, you have something that either you want to do or you need to do, right? I should have been cleaned out them closets before, the holiday season came in. Now I got more stuff to put up, right? Let's go ahead and clean out them closets. Oh, I know I needed to go try another hobby, or I need to get back to working out, or I need to put in them applications, or whatever it could be. It may seem like, oh, don't nobody want to do no chores. Don't nobody want to have to do that. But it's like, what do you want to do then? Have you been meaning to do indoor skydiving? Have you been meaning to hire a personal trainer just for a one-day workout? Have you been meaning to get to that farmer's market so that you can get some fresher fruits and vegetables? Have you been meaning to take a day off so that you can just have a staycation and kick your feet up, kick your heels up and order some DoorDash? Whatever it is, a lot of us have things that we've been wanting to do to enjoy life, or to take a rest, or to take a break, or to learn something new, or to put ourselves in a position to get a new job, to get a new house, to get a new apartment. What are we doing to get there? Because you prayed about it and you asked for it and you manifested it. So now what steps do we need to do? Because again, like I say, God can approve the loan, but you got to fill out the application, my love. God can make something spark for you, but you got to go out there and actually show up for it. Serendipity don't always knock on your door, right? It's not always going to be the cable guy or the mailman or the grocery store clerk. Sometimes it's that person that's waiting at the farmer's market that you said you was going to go to 3 months ago. Sometimes it's waiting on that beach that you said that you was going to take a day off just to go sit at the beach and mind your business, and your person just going to walk. But you got to show up at the beach. You got to show up for yourself. So that's what this time is. This time is not about putting in work. It's about showing up for yourself in whatever capacity that means to you. Some of y'all know there's some cleanup that needs to happen. Some of y'all need to just take a rest. Others of us need to go ahead and turn up a little bit. Some of us need to turn it all the way down, right? But we all have something that we kind of need to do for self. So this is not a selfish moment, right? Or maybe if that's what you want to call it, it can be a selfish moment that's needed. Because whatever's coming next feels like it's going to be tied to something or someone. So this could be a new job that's going to ask more of your time. This could be your business taking off and you need to give more time. This could be a new partner who's going to be around all the time. So your quiet one-on-one time ain't what it used to be. Right? So whatever it is, this is a time for you to either plant new seeds, weed out your personal garden, whatever it is, okay? So I really hope that resonates with y'all, because a lot of people keep asking, where are the blessings? That's what I keep hearing. Where are the blessings? Where's my man? Where's my husband? Where's my wife? Right? Where's my lottery win? And it's like, have you even played? When the last time you played the lottery? Oh, it's been a couple years. But didn't you just tell me yesterday that God told you to go play the lottery? Oh, yeah. I had that dream. I had a $400 million check. So why haven't we? I mean, you was at the grocery store yesterday and they played the lottery at the customer service center. So you didn't stop, just pick up a quick pick. Okay. So you don't want to get that 400 million? Oh, all right. It's one of those. Like, if God told you to move, my loves. Okay. Also, don't allow what you see other people going through to hinder you. Whether that's comparison energy, right? Comparing yourself to others that are working as hard as you, or just happening to go on TikTok and you see someone living this lavish lifestyle. You are your own person in your own lane. Fill up that space. Dominate that space. There's something unique about each and every one of y'all. Yeah, we see some things, and it should entice us to go out and make it happen. But we do not want to be a cookie cutter of anyone else. You still want to be you. And in order to learn who that person is, as you continue to grow, you have to experience something new. Maybe we don't get excited about going to happy hour anymore. Maybe we don't get excited about smoking and drinking and acting up in the streets. Maybe this is time for us to go on that hike, find that place of peace. Right? Maybe it's time for us to go and find a new hobby. So that's what it is. Every last one of y'all, God is asking you, what did you ask of me? And what can you do to get there? That's it. Do not panic. Close your curtains, close your eyes and sleep. Rest, rejuvenate. What do you need to do? Because whatever it is, I feel like some of y'all keep looking around for it, right? It's a lot of meerkat energy. Like, well, is he coming from this way? Or is my wife coming from over there? Or is my new job coming from up here? It's like, calm down. Calm down and relax. And I'm also hearing that some of y'all may be so in your head that you're not hearing all of the messages that God is giving to you. You go to meditate and you can't get out of your own head. Well, baby, it's time to just go ahead and come up out of that. Do some breathing. Do some journaling. Go talk to a friend. Get it out. Because if you sit down in meditation and your brain is still going like this, that's because you're wired. You're wound up inside. You need to release some stuff, right? And for those who are always on the go, there has to be a moment where you can slow down. Everybody has a moment. What are you filling that moment with? Go and look at the little TikTok chart and see how many hours show up on how you've been using it. Go over on Instagram and see how many hours you've been scrolling on. Those hours can be used to get you in a better space, whether that's taking a nap, going on a walk, getting on the treadmill 20 minutes. We all have the same 24. What we doing with that 24? That's kind of what God is asking. I'll never have time to sleep. But I just seen you scrolling on TikTok for an hour and a half before you went to sleep. So you could have got an extra hour and a half, but you just chose to be on TikTok. I do it myself, so I'm not beating y'all up. I'm just saying. Okay? Who wants to go out and enjoy happy hour or a day party? Who needs to get some sleep and just be able to rest? Each and every one of y'all are different. I'm telling you. Take the parts of the reading that resonate, meaning they align with your thoughts, your actions, your wishes, your prayers, your personality. Everybody's not looking to turn it up. But some of y'all need to let your hair down, put on a cute outfit, and let the world know that you're still here. Okay? Also, if you have a pet, let your pet give you some love. Okay? I feel like there's been like a kind of a short fuse with people and pets. You know what I mean? If your friend or your lover or your sister, your brother comes up and give you a hug, you're like, what you hugging me for? It's like, just take the love, because you're real rigid. Get over here. Let me get over here. Let me get all in that neck and give you some hugs, some kisses. So some of y'all may just need to turn down the anxiety. Like I said, this do not panic just feels like we're looking all over the place trying to find answers, looking all over the place looking for our blessings. And it's like, if you just slow down and enjoy life, I'm telling you, you'll either get clarity on what needs to happen or what's going to happen, or you'll be able to just slow down and enjoy life to allow serendipity and blessings to sneak up on you, right? Feels high anxiety, high anxiety. What this say? Back to the basics. And do not regret a damn thing. You are, and this is what I was saying, we are all unicorns. We're all unique in our own way. We all have things that we pray to God for, and we all have a different way of enjoying life. Everybody's not turning up, right? Everybody's not going to the farmer's market. What is going on with the farmer's market? Y'all need, if you've been thinking about the farmer's market, your husband or your wife is probably over there, okay? I keep getting things about a farmer's market. But get back to the basics of just being you, enjoying you, doing what you want to do, putting a smile on your own face, taking yourself on a date. Again, I don't know why I keep coming back to taking a nap, but take a nap. I'm hearing something about enjoy the fruits of your labor. Maybe that's another thing. Maybe it's not so much the farmer's market. It's also about enjoying the fruits. If you work hard, you deserve to buy yourself something nice, right? You deserve to be able to, take a vacation, even if it's just a staycation, right? And somebody may want to purchase something for the home. It could be new furniture. It feels like it's something that would really help the house, or maybe it's a new bed set, because I feel like it's something that's either going to bring you rest, relaxation, and peace, or it's like a new washer and dryer because your current washer and dryer don't really work, and you got to keep doing this and finagling it and maybe using tape to hold stuff down. So it would be a nice alleviation, be able to do your laundry without having to, tape the hood down and make sure the hose is in the back. So if you have old things that you just want to make new because you deserve something new, go ahead and do that. Better alone than in bad company. And that's funny that it comes up under here. I don't know who wants you to be how you used to be, or turn up like you used to turn up, go to the places that you used to go to that just don't resonate with you anymore. But it's okay to disconnect yourself from the crowd. I want to be very clear. As we grow and we heal, we heal childhood wounds, we get over past lovers that broke our heart. We heal, things that our parents might have done or said to us. We heal from friends who backstabbed us and betrayed us. As we continue to grow, we become more mature. We've been there. We've done that. We fought through it. We cried through it, everything. And at this point, I don't want to go back there, right? I don't want to go back and hang out with those people. I don't want to go back to those places where bad things happen to me. I don't want to. That's okay. If people can only box you into who you were 10 years ago, they don't know you. They knew you. They knew you 10 years ago. That don't mean they know you today. So there may be something about maybe past friends and things like that that we go to visit, that we try to connect with, and it just don't feel the same. There's a reason it don't feel the same. You showed up at happy hour. Normally you the first one on 3 shots. But this time, I don't really want to be here. There's a reason. That energy doesn't resonate. You've evolved. You've elevated. You've grown. And I'm not saying people who still go to happy hour, you know what I mean? I don't mean that. I'm just saying that when you outgrow things, you outgrow them. And there's nothing you can do. Square peg and a round hole. It just don't resonate with who I am today. The things I've been through, right? I'm just at a different level these days. So it's always okay to remove yourself from people, places, and things that just don't resonate with you anymore. those who are really 10 toes down with you, I'm telling you, that's not going to break the connection. I promise you that. I have walked through it myself with friends and family. And I still have them 10 toes down. Do you understand? So those who be like, oh, so you don't drink no more, you can't be around me. Oh, not a problem, honey. God bless you. Keep it moving. If you only associated with me because of the drink, then you never really liked me. You liked me when I was drunk. You liked me drunk. You don't like me. So there's something in that. Thank you, Spirit. Guilt-free. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Please leave a voicemail, get on that staycation, and no, you don't need to justify why you need space. No, you don't need to justify why you want people to go away. No, you don't need to justify why you put your phone on Do Not Disturb after a long-ass week where everybody thought that they was going to try you. You understand what I'm saying? Head in the clouds if you need to. You know what I mean, and you know what I mean, right? 420 friendly or not, sometimes we just need to disconnect and be in our own aura, in our own energy, and not have to give to anything or anyone. Some of y'all have kids, and I understand that. I've just heard, but what about single parents? And I get it. There are some single parents where it's just you and your child. But at the same time, if and when you can find the moment, because we all know most kids have a bedtime. What are you doing after that bedtime, right? Maybe just turn on some music and some candles and take a hot bath. Maybe kick your heels up and, be able to just put yourself on a timer. I'm going to take an hour, just enjoy this silence, right? Again, I don't have children, at this time. I'm a great auntie, but I just feel like there's always at least a moment to breathe, right? A moment to just be. And I do not mean to come off offensive. I am not a single parent, so I don't know what all that entails. But I have a lot of single parents in my family, and I'm a great auntie. So I know that there's at least nap time can be your nap time. Their sleep time can be your sleep time. Their eat time can be your eat time, right? Also, this is the first time I've ever gotten this. Anyone who is finding themselves in the LGBTQ plus, because I do not want to be disrespectful at all, and you find yourself, that's who you are, baby, you don't need to justify that to anyone. And I feel like it's someone who possibly had a child or children, and now you're standing up to be true to what you felt deep down inside. We're not doing this bashing, okay? So when you feel like your family or your friends or your loved ones is getting ready to bash you for who you want to be, again, they loved you in that box, not unconditionally. There are certain people who like you when you're in your box, but when you grow outside that box, they don't want nothing to do with you. And that's okay. Pick up your piece and go plant yourself where you're loved. Go plant yourself where you'll be nourished. Go plant yourself where you're supported. Don't stay in that garden of weeds if all they do is be crabs in a barrel and keep pulling you down and trying to structure you to how they want you to be. Okay? All right. I just needed that to get out there. All right, Spirit, go further. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, into this. Also, if you do have one of those sleep masks, because maybe your curtains or your blinds shine light, maybe try a sleep mask. Or get the, what do they call it? The blackout curtains. Courage. Thank you, Spirit. Have the courage, like I said, to replant yourself where you can grow. If someone is stifling you from being able to grow to your full potential, it could be a person, it could be a job, it can be a mentality, then it's time for us to remove ourselves from this and go to where we can flourish. Okay? Let that apply how it applies to you. I am hearing A Rose is Still a Rose by Aretha Franklin, and I think that's Lauryn Hill, but I could be wrong. We Are the World. Some of you may find communities in different places. So maybe this is like online forums, like especially those who may be LGBTQ plus, and you're just coming into that lifestyle, or single moms, single dads. Maybe you want to get into pottery. Maybe you want to get into aerial dancing. Maybe you want to get into whatever it is, whatever this is, it just feels like there's going to be a community out there that can help you kind of grow along in this. So whatever this hobby, this new venture, even travel, right? Even travel. There are so many travel groups out there, whether you're a single travel or you want to travel South America, backpack across Europe. There's so many like groups that can give good insight before you jump into something. Even if it's opening a business and wanting to get your LLC. So many people out here are willing to talk to you about the pros and the cons of getting these different certifications or licenses, right? So maybe dial into someone who has the knowledge before you jump into this new venture as well. There's an expertise in everything. Isolation. I just feel like this is more of that do not disturb energy. And I feel like once y'all really take a moment, there might be some tears. You know how it's like built up tension, I feel like. And when you finally slow down and really maybe take a moment to think about what you've been through, a lot of y'all are going to cry, but I feel like it's going to be tears of like being proud of yourself. Because you were strong through this. Y'all were very strong through some stuff. I'm getting spiritual hiccups. Y'all were very, very strong. And maybe y'all been saved. I'm keep saying say this. So y'all been saving face, not showing anybody just how tired, how worn out, how stressed out, maybe even how emotional you have been. You've been so strong just trying to keep everything afloat. Yeah, like I said, some things like the Thunderbolt, like maybe it was a roller coaster of things. God damn, sorry, Spirit. It just feels like, what they call it, a snowball effect. One thing after the next, or like how people say when it rains, it pours. But it's time to find some peace and some harmony. I'm telling you, whatever took place, y'all were very strong. And also, again, with this looking like the Tower card, there you might have to pick some people up out the gardens or kick somebody needs to kick somebody out the house. They got to go. Especially if there's something about somebody being a bad influence around your children. If that resonates. Yeah, like there is some energy that needs some attention. I don't necessarily feel like y'all are sad. I just feel like you've given so much to making sure that life keeps happening for you. Bills are paid. Gas is in the car. Food is on the table. There's just so many things that this adulting life takes out of us, right? It's time to dial into yourselves. I'm hearing the big payback. It's time for y'all to get the big payback. The big payback. And it came out again. And that time it flipped right out the deck. It's time for some peace and some harmony in your life. You deserve it. And with that, I'm just kind of preparing some of you. Once you take a moment to yourself and you finally can relax, it's going to pull, I'm about to cry, right? It's going to pull out some tears, but it's like, damn, I got through that. You know what I mean? Like, I really thought it was going to take me out or take me over. Like, who got divorced? Somebody might have got divorced. Somebody might have had the love of their life cheat on them. I'm having so many different things that like are flabbergasting moments where you're like, you know what I mean? Like catching your breath type of thing. Whatever this feels like, like if life delayed or you feel like something's being delayed, I feel like it's not a delay. It's more asking you to step into your power. Whatever life you were going for, and when something happened in your life that kind of either pulled the rug up under your feet and you had to just pause on certain plans, or maybe you just pause life, period, it's time to get back on it. Whatever you learned, get out of your mind. Whatever the possibilities are, whatever you learned in a past life is the reason why you're so strong. So if you kind of say, I'm an old soul, I know I can get through this. I come from a family that's strong. I know I can get through this. If you find yourself saying, everyone around me is such strong, men and women, I know I can get through this. Whatever that is, that this motto of life, your morals, your values, your spiritual stance, knowing that I am God's child and God's going to give me a blessing, whatever that is, it just feels like come out of your mind about it not being here right now. The possibilities are endless, but I just keep feeling like go out there and make it happen. Whatever that motto, I don't know. Maybe your family has, I know my family has a motto. We're not going to go there. But whatever this is that says I can and I will, keep that energy going, right? Keep that energy going. All right, I'm just gonna get a few tarot cards. Oop, I done jacked up everything over here. Let me get a few tarot cards on this, just to let the tarot speak. And then I'm gonna get something from the healing deck and then something from your spiritual team. I just heard someone say a good cry. A good cry is what I need. So if you've been feeling like, you know what, I do need to just have me a good old cry. Oh my gosh, I'm about to cry. Y'all got to stop. Y'all gonna have me in here bawling in a second. And again, it doesn't feel like a cry of sorrow. It feels like, man, I have come a long way. Even if you're only like, I feel like somebody's like 23, 24. It's just like, but even since I've graduated high school, I have had just such a, a hard time, but I've gotten through it. You know what I mean? So I'm talking about a variety of ages, because I'm seeing like somebody could have been married for like 25, 30 years and it just didn't work, or somebody cheated or whatever it was. And it's like, how do you get through the rest of your life after spending 30 years with somebody, but you're doing it. So, and again, it doesn't have to be that long. Thank you, Spirit. So you got the Knight of Cups, a sudden love affair, something new being offered. It could just be a flighty moment. You went to sit down to eat by yourself and somebody else was sitting next to you at the bar, again, drinking or non, it's up to you. And y'all just have this flirtation back and forth, and you just feel good about yourself from all the compliments you got and the way that y'all were vibing. Like, some of us need to get back in the game. Like, if you've been out of dating, out of flirting 5, 7, 10, 15 years, honey child, we got to get back into that. We got to find our little coup de grace. You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to find your little je ne sais quoi to razzle and dazzle them a little bit. So some of y'all may be getting people who are flirtatious, who want to talk to you, but you can tell they're not really serious. Let's take every encounter for what it is. Because every person approaching you, asking you for your number, is not a soulmate. But some of them are trying to put you in the energy of romance, right? When we go out and somebody's flirting and we know they ain't serious, sometimes it's just like, well, let me just have a conversation. Let me just dust off the old vocal cords. You know what I mean? Let me just give them a little shoulder, a little shimmy action. You know what I mean? Let me just see if I still got it. You know what I mean? Some of us, and when I say see if I still got it, that does not mean lie, okay? I know that terminology can be used in a different way. I don't mean lie and try to pretend like you're someone you're not. Just put yourself out there a little bit. Like, I just feel like a lot of y'all have been reserved. Like, oh no, I'm okay. I don't need a number, blah, blah, blah. Be like, well, I mean, if I take your number, I mean, what we gonna talk about? What caught your eye when you saw me? Right? Like, get some of that. I ain't gonna give y'all everything now, but just give a little flirtation, right? Like, if I gave you, I don't know, the first couple digits, would you, try to find the remainder to get in touch with me? You know what I mean? Like, how bad do you really want to talk to me? Like, give them a little something, all right? Give them no razzle dazzle, okay? Two of Wands, again, taking the steps, continue to move forward, right? Something about your dreams, your goals, your aspirations is in the palm of your hand, but the Wands energy advises us to put in action. And again, action may be putting on your comfiest pajamas and taking a nap because you have worn yourself thin, or it could be taking yourself out on a date because you haven't felt special and loved and appreciated in a while, right? We all know what we need to do in our lives. Oh, this is the season for fairs, right? The local city, county fair. Flirt a little bit. You might get some free tacos or a free funnel cake. Like, ain't nothing wrong with, listen, free corn dog, free, I don't know, frozen lemonade. You never know. Show them a little something. Do what you, free fries, okay? Fresh cut, okay? I'm here for the funnel cake though. But we're going to move on. Two of Pentacles, doing what you love, being recognized for your work, and some type of entrepreneurship, I just heard. Having an excellent reputation. So again, even if you're not someone who gets into arts and crafts, maybe you're a project manager and you're good at it and you can consult somebody else who's going for their PMP, right? Maybe you're really good at doing hair and you don't really want to do hair, but you would love to be able to teach, and you just go get your hours to be able to teach. There's always something that we have that, like, damn, if I had the opportunity. Create that opportunity, my love. Do what you love to do. Do what sparks you, right? Even if that is, hey, I gotta stay at this 200 K salary job, but on the side, I'm going to entertain what I want to do. I want to be a comedian. So I'm going to take Saturday and Sunday shows and dip my toe into it, see what happens. So do what you love, do what you're proud of, do what makes you happy, even if you're not selling it to people. Some people just want to be able to create certain art and keep it for themselves. That's fine, right? I'm not saying you need to turn what you love into a business. It's just about getting into what you love to do. It changes you. It elevates you. It makes you proud of yourself. It rejuvenates you. Like, think about how happy you are when you finally get to the places that you love to be. For y'all already know me, mermaid vibes, I'ma always be the happiest at the beach. Whenever I can get to the beach, baby, don't nothing else in the world matter. That's what I want all of my love bugs to find. That place, that space, that thing, that person where nothing else matters when you're there but that joy with that person or that place or doing that thing. All right. I don't want to sit up here sounding like a Maya Angelou. All right. Listen, 9 of Swords, being in your head, right? Self-fulfilling prophecies, right? Sleepless nights, overthinking, worrisome energy. I'm getting restlessness and anxiety at night. I'm also feeling like someone was recently prescribed some type of pill let me say it 2 ways. You could have been prescribed a pill to wind you down and put you to sleep. And somebody could be taking melatonin, whether that's tabs or a drink. It's really just you in your own head, my love. Yes, some of you may have some other things going on, diagnoses, thank you, Spirit, diagnoses that are keeping you from going to sleep, especially with the restless legs. I don't know who's starting to get restless legs. But it really just feels like maybe we just need to start journaling or recording or whatever it is. Talk to yourself, get it out, talk to God. Some of us have so many things going on inside of us. And I think there's this energy around journaling or recording yourself or just getting it out and talking to God that just feels like, well, what's going to happen after that? You're going to feel release. When you keep it in your head, when you keep it inside, where do you think it goes? Nowhere. But when you journal that thing and you start getting into the deep, have you ever journaled? The next thing you know, your whole pen is, or your pencil is flat as hell. That's energy you're putting out. But when it's inside, it's just inside. It's just toiling around inside you. Get it out. Give it to God. Give it to the paper. Give that energy to something, because I just feel like some of us think about journaling as it's not going to do anything for me. Well, give it a try. That's all I ask. And it doesn't have to make sense, because it's not a Pulitzer Prize book that you're about to sell to somebody. Just get it out. I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm confused. I want better for life. I did it. Whatever it is, get it out. Write it out. Speak it out. Stomp it out. Shout it out. You got to get that stuff out. And I understand there's a big energy of I don't want to be judged. Then speak it out. Write it out to yourself. There's also something about writing yourself a letter of encouragement and maybe circling back in 6 months to a year to read it. Queen of Wands. This is someone who definitely commands attention. Also very attractive person, male or female. Someone who definitely the eyes get on you. You get what I'm saying? Like the eyes definitely float towards you. The energy that you have. It's almost like a moth to a flame kind of thing. So when you are in your element, when you are really feeling yourself, whether you just think you feel good, you look good, or you're good at what you do at work, trust and believe the aura that comes off of you is just amazing. But you got to be in this energy of aligning with the things that you love to do or places that you love to go, right? I think that's the only thing that is kind of making your aura kind of dim a little bit, is that you're not fully engaging in the things that you really, truly do care about and that you really enjoy to do. This card also says, believe in yourself. There's nothing you can't do. And I'm hearing there's no one you can't sway. So if some of y'all have been looking to get a promotion, move to another department, apply for like a big Fortune 500 company, when you're on, you're on. I hope that makes sense. Like if you have an interview coming up and you're a little nervous because you got to do a presentation, but it's something that you love to do, just go ahead and get in your bag, right? Get a little, I'm not going to say be arrogant, but stand in your power and let people know, oh no, I dominate this space. Okay. I'm the best at it. You're not going to be able to find anyone better than me because only I can do what I do when I do it how I do it. Do you get it? Like, it's one of those. I used to say that a lot. Only I can do what I can do how I can do it. So yeah, just love the things you do and or change what you got going on to the things that you love to do. Listen, where are you planting all this energy? You have unnecessary worry here again. You need some patience to allow the things that you did plant, the blessings that you did send out, the prayers, the affirmations, for those things to grow. But y'all know what happens in a garden, right? We have to tend to that garden. We got to give it some love. We got to give it some light. We got to give it some water. We got to give it some fertilizer. And I feel like that's what God's asking y'all to do to yourselves. You prayed for these things. You want to have time for these things, or you want to be exposed to these things. And I'm giving you the space to do it. I'm giving you the energy to do it at some point, but go and do it. Okay? Like go and do it. King of Pentacles, whatever it is, it's going to pay you off really well as well. So whether you're already financially secure and you're just looking for security in other places of your life, maybe you're looking for a home, maybe you're looking to pay off debt. It just feels like something like, so I can build my next level, right? Some of you may have everything that you have wanted, house, car, wife, husband, whatever that is. But now you're looking to possibly maybe, I don't know, I keep hearing grow equity. So grow equity, buy new property, start a business, invest in something so that your children's children don't have to work. Whatever that is, it just feels like it's time for us to get to that next stage of life, and God is going to allow that to happen. So there's no reason to, because you manifested this. I keep saying this. This feels like energy of things you prayed for and you manifested. Things that you daydreamed about, that you've been talking about possibly since you were a teenager. I'm going to be the first millionaire in my family. I'm going to be the first one to own my home. I'm going to be the first one to go to college. I'm going to be the first one to leave our town. Whatever that is, like you've claimed this beyond claiming it. There is no second guessing it. But yet we're second guessing the in-between time because the blessing hasn't come yet. So God is asking you again to dive into yourself and to enjoy the fruits of your labor, guilt-free. Go enjoy. There's nothing hindering y'all. God is just waiting for y'all to enjoy until he's ready, or God is ready. Let me say it the right way, because I know everybody does not resonate with he. But until God is ready to give that next blessing, go enjoy your life. And some of y'all just need to find out who you are now. I don't like doing that no more. Okay, well, what do you like doing? I don't know. Well, let's go figure it out. You know what I mean? Making candles, doing, blowing, what is this? This could be anything. I'm seeing a lot of things. I'm seeing cooking classes, candle classes. Somebody wants to do surfing or scuba diving or something like that. I'm seeing hikes. I'm seeing spa trips. I'm seeing somebody wanting to get a cabin. Literally looks like I'm looking at somebody that's sitting around a bonfire, laughing and joking with friends. Somebody wants to go home. They haven't been home in a number of years, or maybe you only go home in the holidays. You want to surprise some family. One more card here. Thank you, Spirit. Listen, for those, I don't normally say, I try not to say this, but I don't make it up. I promise y'all I'm tapped all the way in. Learning to love myself. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. I realize that I am a being of light, and I allow myself to shine. This is me time. This in between, before this next big blessing comes your way, is me time. To learn who you are now that so much has happened and you fought back about it. And everything turns to light. I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. And at the bottom of the deck, return to heart. I breathe light and stick to the essential for my soul, the present moment. I calm my thoughts. Let me say that again. I calm my thoughts. I focus on my heart and find space to be where my light and greatness are. I find peace and inner silence. I can't say it enough, my loves. This is about y'all. What has been plaguing you in your mind? What do you feel like is so far out of your grasp? What is something that has been just on your bucket list, to-do list that you can't wait to get done? Go find the joy in it. Go find that. This is not about task. This is not about chores. This is about things when you think about it. When I finally think about having a peace of mind, oh God, it just gives me chills down my back. Okay, well, let's work on how we get a peace of mind. Do we go on YouTube and look up videos? Do we need to go by Barnes & Noble and pick up a book? Do you need to possibly do a consultation with a life coach or another type of counselor? Like when you think about it, doesn't have to be like physical, tangible things. It could just be, I want to be able to get off work and be able to just decompress and find some peace. Well, maybe you might need a life coach, or maybe you might need a counselor to show you how to get those coping mechanisms, right? Those coping tools to be able to shut it down and compartmentalize the day, to be able to say work was work and it sits over here and now I can go ahead and dive into my peace and my me time. Everybody's different. We're not all looking out here to go have adventures in the middle of wilderness, right? All right, let's get a mindful message, and I'm going to close this out because I don't want to be repetitive, because now I feel like I'm somebody's mama. Like, you need to go outside and get some fresh air. Y'all know how that used to be. Y'all kids ain't sitting up in my house all summer. Go get some fresh air. Go find something to do and be back before the street lights come on. Hey, E. Hey, Erica. Lots of love to you. Y'all know about them street lights, baby. Be ready to break your ankle to get back on the porch. Okay? All right. Oh, wow. Creator of happiness. Oh my goodness, who saw this? I'm reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time. That's Jasmine Sullivan. Can y'all put it in the comments if you know? The song, the beginning of the song talks about I'm reclaiming my time. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual. Therefore, it cannot be taken away. It can always be found within me. This is about y'all. I lie to you not. I lie to you not. Gratitude. I love acknowledging all the little things I am grateful for. No matter what I have going on, I always have things to be thankful for. Whenever I feel upset, I can fill up a page with the things I appreciate. This begins to shift my mood and focus onto that which brings me joy. And at the bottom of the deck, coming my way. Unique opportunities aligned with my desires present themselves to me. I attract all that I need to make my dreams a reality, because you are the magician. You're going to make things happen. Like I know each and every one of y'all are. It's just about where to start. Some of you, it is an internal, let me find new ways to pray. This is, each day gets better. I just can't let her go. I just had to write a song about her. John Legend. Each day gets better. Thank you. The better it gets. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, and I keep rising up. It's going to keep happening as long as you keep going after the things that make you feel good, whole, supported, encouraged, uplifted. If you're not getting that energy from people, places, and things, it's time to reevaluate where you need to go and who you need to be around. Trust and believe God is not a God of confusion. When something isn't working, when you keep trying to open the door and keep trying to keep a connection going, that's because that connection needs to be left right there for when God tells you to circle on back on it. Don't keep trying to push against a locked door. Go towards the things that easily come to you. If you keep trying to get into a company and you keep getting rejected, there's a reason, my love. Go try something else, okay? I really hope this resonated. I know this is different from my normal readings, but I truly, truly believe each and every one of y'all have some amazing opportunities that are waiting for you to take heed. Again, if you don't know where to start, everybody has some type of group or forum online that y'all can tune in and ask for advice from those who are already doing it, right? Whether that's, I keep hearing something about a family compound. A lot of people are doing that. Flipping houses. I just heard something about flipping houses. Investing your money, whatever it is. All right, my loves. I'm going to make sure that this is on YouTube. I'm going to get up out of here. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Again, don't forget to follow me over on YouTube. The Healing Butterfly is my only channel. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all know how I do. Loving y'all to life. Sending y'all peace, prosperity, protection, and paradise vibes. And until we connect again, take care of yourself and your soul. All right? Namaste.